chosen ones. Good afternoon. Ya girl is in better spirits today. Oh, it's so nice out. It's beautiful. I'm wearing like the coolest outfit. I love layering. It's a good idea to layer when you're skating. Just in case you fall, you don't get road rash. You know? Yeah, actually, I have like the coolest skating pants all the way back home in Oregon in my storage unit. You know what I feel really good about recently? I'm just boarding right now. It's pretty cool. It's like super good vibes out here. I'm gonna cross. Actually, I paid up to 2 months early on one of my bills just to see how good it feels. And I've noticed since then I've been like treating my relationship with money it's been different. It has been different. I think I've been making drastic changes and then part of today's Bible verse and stuff too I wrote it down. It's either in James, I think, but it says like try to not live your life for the love of money and be content with what you have, and fear not, for he will never leave you nor forsake you. And I was doing a very lovely, very lovely, you guys can check out Bronx while I'm cruising and listen to my voice if you'd like. Hope everyone's having a really solid day, so-so day, shit day, either way. By the end of this video, you'll be in a better mood, hopefully with the healing love of Jesus. But I got some verses written down. Yeah. But yeah, I like noticed a huge difference in my relationship with money. It just feels better when you don't spend it all the way, like super fast. And I've been humbled. I've been hella humbled. Hella humbled, dude. I would say last week was a week where I got like my ass served to me, you know what I'm saying? Like nothing worked out last week, except for Friday. We did film and it had an amazing day filming, and that was a dream come true, getting to film on Friday. We did it at outside of the Jamaican. Cool, dude. Is it cool if I get in the bike lane? I'm gonna get in the bike lane. All right. Oh my gosh, that guy was kind of cute. It was distracting. Really quick. Watch out, guys. Sweet. Smooth sailing. Check it. Damn, it's a nice ass day. Man, this is gorgeous. I don't know what it was though. You know what? I woke up and I felt like I was over the addiction because I quit vaping. And this is what I hadn't told you guys yet. That's what I wanted to catch up on, was that I don't know if you remember, but there was this one, I think we're good, bike. Let's skate through here. This is Bronx in New York, pretty far up north, White Plains area. God damn, there's a school bus coming. Well, the thing I hadn't told y'all about yet was there was the one night where I had a psychic attack in the middle of my dreams, maybe just an hour or two after my really solid prayer and devotion time, where I felt super connected with God, and I had a psychic attack on me. And you know what I did the next morning? I went straight to my vape, which I hadn't even been hitting. I wasn't addicted to it. I was very mindful of like, this is a repetitive pattern and behavior that I know leads to It's not cost effective. I don't eat as many calories as I should when I'm just vaping. I ended up using it as a meal replacement. I knew it was, I looked up the effects of vaping. And it increases symptoms of depression. It increases symptoms of anxiety for those that already suffer with it. It can worsen symptoms for those with mood disorders. Nicotine is a highly addictive substance, so I don't really think that they know. Why are you motherfucking going, you annoying person? God. Alright, well, I guess I'm the one in the road, so. Alright, I'll try not to get so upset, but I just want to own the road, you know what I mean? It's my road. Get out of my way. I'll get in the bike lane, alright. Highly addictive. I wasn't getting exercise in, because like the thing about it is that it makes you sit and just sit there and vape. You just sit in one spot. And it can bring short-term relief and feelings of elation, but I mean, it's a red velvet coffin that you're just nailing yourself into, because it's $25 a pop and they're disposable and reusable. And I woke up this morning and I knew I had kicked the addiction, and that's why I woke up in such a good mood. But yesterday I was darn close to just going out and buying another one. I even walked across the room, pulled out the debit card, then I stood at the debit card for a little bit, and I thought to myself, it's amazing how you can convince yourself, like, this is good for me, this is what I want. But I realized that the night that I had that psychic attack, that's what the next day I started hitting the vape, because I was scared. It like scared me. And that obviously brought some type of relief and comfort. You know, and then that opened up the doorway for smoking weed again. And then, it's a, you know, it's like, I give myself grace. I'm not gonna beat myself up. A little bit here and there, whatever, but you really just got to keep a little cap on it and be mindful of what you're putting in your body, because these things can have more. It's more than just nicotine. It can disrupt moods. It can alter your natural mood rhythm. It can worsen depression symptoms, worsen anxiety symptoms. Like I like to research, and I think that was a very, very boss move yesterday, that I was so close to going out and buying another vape. I went across the room, I pulled the debit card out of the fanny pack, I looked at and I put the debit card on the couch, and I just stared at the debit card for a little bit. I was like, is this what I want to spend my money on? Like, I could use this money to sign up for open mics. And I was mad at myself 2 weeks ago for doing that exact thing. I dropped $25 on a brand new vape when I could have signed up for 5 open mics. Each open mic is roughly $5 to $6 for the ones that I choose. And I was mad at myself because I was taking time away from my career, taking stage time away from myself, just because I was addicted. Man, this is gorgeous, you guys. What a beautiful day. I'm so happy that I'm not addicted to anything. Coming to New York has been huge for me to realize all of that. I think my roommates helped quite a bit. I know we've had our tiffs here and there, but I didn't realize when I first came to New York that I was like legitimately addicted to weed. Like, so I would say I'm just kind of putting the past couple of months in perspective, and I think it's been a great progress. Like I don't have to deal with any of the drama of the West Coast family members or friends. I came here for a breath of fresh air, you know? And I noticed that when I kept in contact with all the family and friends or whatever who supposedly have my back or whatever, it just was a distraction. Like, somebody else said that too, that people are just distractions. TJJ said that, yeah. People are just distractions. Like, I feel so much more free to be able to just focus on what I want. That was the whole reason I came over here, was to get rid of the toxic hometown family members and friends that say that they want to see me do well or whatever, but really, like, they're just toxic and not for me or whatever. I got out of the hometown to come to the big city to not have to deal with those people. Car wash. I got a little mist of that water. It felt good. And so now I'm on the East Coast. I'm working on not being addicted to anything, which is huge. Huge. Do you know how much lighter you feel? Do you know how free you feel? Because I've noticed that I've leaned more into making meals. I realize that, like, smoking or sometimes even drinking would replace a meal, as bad as that sounds, but yeah. And what's best for our bodies is calories and hydrate, and I've been way better about drinking water. So, like I always say, I'm glad I went through those tribulations that I did go through. And another thing that I finally got into my head, that I feel like God is probably like, yeah, it took you long enough, but that He is literally always with us. And I don't know how to describe it, but this morning I wrote down like 2-3 pages of Bible verses, which we'll get to. I'm just now stopping at Walgreens to get the pregnancy test, so, you know. That's the thing, is that God is literally always with us, and that's why I kept reading over and over, and I was like, yeah, like, yeah. But I kept reading it in several different, here we go, books of the Bible that said, fear not, for He will never leave you nor forsake you. And I was like, and it just like it finally got into my head today. I was like, wait, He's always, oh no, it's, and the other one I read was, do not have fear and do not be dismayed, for the Lord God is with you wherever you go. And then once I got that in my head, I was like, yo, that's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. That's exactly what that was the last piece of understanding that I absolutely needed. Because I knew that He was saying that He will never abandon us. But then I was like, hey, He's always with us. So He sees the good, He sees the bad, etc. I'm gonna pop right in here and get this pregnancy test and buy it, and then I'll be right out and we'll finish part 2 of devotion and prayer on faith and loneliness in life, and how to be comforted throughout those times. Peace, you guys. Love you so much.